Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss worksheet 14 for the date 5/8/2020. This worksheet is based on the chapter Atoms and Molecules. Till now we have studied what are atoms, what are molecules, their sizes and so on. Now the question comes that so many atoms and molecules, or you can say so many elements and compounds are made from atoms and molecules. How every element has a unique name and symbol. You can say symbol. But how they names a symbol and decided, and who decided the name and symbol? So this question answer you will get from this worksheet. So Gyan is asking such questions, okay, how so many elements are discovered and how they get their unique name and symbols. Earlier when we study about this, very little number of elements were known, and only the place from where it has been found or discovered, the name is given on the basis of that. Like the copper is discovered from the Cyprus, so the name copper was given, or the name was also given on the basis of the color, like the gold, yellowish color, name color is given. But it was becoming difficult for the scientists as number of elements were keep on discovered, and to give the name to these elements was very difficult. So it was decided that there should be some scientific organization which will keep an eye on these discoveries, and there should be some rules which will decide that the naming of the element should be so and so, and it will be followed all over the world, so there will be no confusion. So the agency which came is known as IUPAC, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. It is an international scientific organization. What it does, it approves names of elements, symbols and units. This is very important. The full form you have to remember, and what it does, approves the names of elements, symbols and units. Now these names can be of single alphabet or double, and some elements are there whose names are still from their local language, that means Latin, Greek or German, how they are written in that form. I can give you example of one like that. Like sodium, we can say sodium is in English it is SODIUM, but when we write its spelling from its origin, it is natrium, NATIRUM. So this natrium spelling is Na, that's why the symbol is taken from this natrium word. Okay, this Na is taken from for the sodium, like that. So what are the different rules which are followed for symbols? The first letter of a symbol of an element is always written as capital letter, and the second letter should be a small letter. This is the condition for the elements whose name or symbol is having two letters. The first should be capital and the another will be small, and if it is a single, then it will be capital only. This writing helps us to easily identify the elements which are present in a compound, like sodium chloride. If we write sodium chloride, it's very tough, but if we write NaCl, we can say that sodium and chlorine are there, and on the basis of that, different elements have been given the different symbols, like hydrogen is given H, nitrogen N, carbon C, zinc, magnesium, potassium, silver, boron, chlorine, iron, oxygen, iodine, copper, sulfur, calcium and aluminium. And this technique of naming with the alphabet was given by the scientist named Bergelius. You have to remember that. Earlier the symbols were given on very simple basis, like we have given triangle to something, we have given circle, dot in the circle, a circle with shaded like that, or different symbols were given, but these were not very useful and they have been discarded. Now we come to the question answers. So the first question is, write the full form of IUPAC. So the full form of IUPAC we have studied here. It is the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, and it is an international organization. Second is, what is the function? The function, it approves the names of elements and symbols and units. You have to write this. Second question is very interesting. In this, for doing this question, a table has been given from which you have to find the different elements. Like sodium, you have to find out. So this is sodium. Then hydrogen, you have to find out. This is hydrogen. Then potassium, you have to find out. This is potassium. This is aluminium. This is gold. So all these are given in this. When you see, you can easily find out. This is helium, and it is copper. Then you can say oxygen. Then it is neon, and boron. So mostly are easy in this. You can easily find out. If any have been left out, neon, boron, copper, I think. Silver, you can find out. Silver, it is silver. And zinc, you can find out. Zinc is this here, zinc. And lead, it is given. This one is lead. Some are in between, so you can easily find out. Now you can do this worksheet. Thank you. Do subscribe the channel.